days, of course, before they started league rugby, you know, when I say league rugby, not rugby league up north, but the leagues in this area, chaps, when they went into the changing room, some of them would have a fag and others would be drinking a pint, and it was a very jolly atmosphere. They'd then go out on the field, have a cracking game, and come in. And in those days, of course, there wasn't the traffic at Milton Keynes that there is today, and neither was there a law about drink driving. So the chaps would come in and 8 to 10 pints was nothing. That would lubricate the larynx and free them up, free of all inhibitions. So they'd have sing-alongs and they'd have striptease and dancing on the table and that sort of thing. And the opposition would usually stay and they'd have drinking competitions. So there was absolutely fabulous atmosphere in the club at the time. And with regard to the annual dinners, two I remember particularly was one night when all the club had sort of closed in a way, except for the fact that there was one door open, and so all the drunkards went out and they played rugby at 5 o'clock in the morning on the field, and that was quite incredible. Ron Thomas's father was, he was quite old at the time, you know, and he was one of them, ruined his suit. And then another time was that someone had organised a couple of ladies of the night as after-dinner entertainment. Well, anyone who, like myself, wore glasses, they steamed up in no time at all. They were quite incredible. And there were memories like that you have and that are important to you, you know, and that's what you get out of rugby. Well, one of my biggest reflections was I'd been down to Chipping Norton to support the team, and when we came back, we stopped at the chip shop in Stony Stratford, and every player got out of the team. I thought, God, they're all going to eat fish and chips. They just had their tea, you know. But as I got off, they'd all lined up, 2 lines, and they clapped me through as I walked away. And I thought, my goodness gracious me, that's my day. It was absolutely beautiful.